again, and welcome to another episode of Say It Out Loud, a Yellow Bench series. My name is Samari, and today we're going to be talking about choices. So as I said, today we're going to be talking about choices. What are your choices and how does that affect you in the next steps or affect your future or your present? We always have a choice. There's always a choice to be made, and we always have to be in the right state of mind to make certain choices. Now, in the last episode, we talked about mind over matter and how you can practice mindfulness. When faced with a difficult choice, how do you take up that challenge and make a choice? Or how do you, some of us try, we think about it so hard, we try to take or make the right choice. But in some situations, there is no right choice. It's just about choosing what best resonates, or what is like, what are the choices, or what are your values, basically. So your personality determines or also influences your choices. The kind of person you are influences the kind of decisions you're going to be making. So the first question is you want to ask yourself is, who am I and what are my values? What are the things that you value? What are the things you're trying to achieve? And when faced with certain choices or a decision to make, what are those things that you prioritize in order to make those decisions? Do you prioritize your wants or your desire over your values? Or do you prioritize your values, steadfast in who you are and ensuring that, you continue to stay on the path of your, on the path that you have set out for yourself? There's this word that a lot of people throw around a lot, but it's not their personality. And that word is integrity. Like I said, your personality influences your choices. And some of us, when faced with certain choices, we let our desire of the thing that we're wanting so badly, that we forget our values, we forget who we are, and then just, chase after, that desire. We make that choice. And all of those choices, the choices we make, the small choices, the big choices, the not so big choices, they have a cascading effect, in the sense that, I'll give you an instance. You're in a fight. You did not want to be in the fight, but somehow or the other, an argument led to a fight. It's physical. You're in a physical fight. And all of your instinct is fight or flight. It's either you run or you stay and you fight. And your head is calculating, okay, what is the risk? If I stay and fight, I might die. Based on, it's a physical fight. You don't know what's going to happen next. A gun might be involved, a knife might be involved, emotions are high, tensions are high, anything can happen. Option 2, flight. That is your survival instinct kicking in. And depending on your personality and the kind of person you are, that would help you decide if you're staying in the fight or you're fleeing from the fight. What is your personality? What kind of person are you? Do you go around strapped because you anticipate something like this happening? Or are you an expert karate, master, that you know all of the moves and you can always defend yourself regardless of whatever situation you find yourself in? Or do you not know how to fight at all, and you'd rather not even if you know how to fight, but you'd rather just not be in that situation and then just walk away from it? So yes, your personality determines the choices you make, and those choices do have adverse effect in the now, in the future, later on, whenever it's going to, it's like a domino. It's going to flow or cast, whatever the word is. I can't think of it right now. So essentially, or you're in a situation where you don't mean to, but somehow or the other, somebody, provokes you, pushes your buttons, and then you flare up, you get angry. The next thing is like you just hit the person one way or the other. You've lost control of yourself. You don't know, you're not even operating in your mindsets. You're, completely raged out, and you hit this person out of anger, and the person drops, like over, done, gone. Just based on that one choice or decision you made. Now think about the next steps for you. What are you going to be your next steps? This person is gone already. What do you think is going to happen to you? Is that what you planned for the next 10 minutes in that situation? Like, you probably already, I need to go to the grocery store. I need to, get this work finished. I need to do laundry. I need to cook. You had your whole day planned. You had your life planned. Like, at this age, I want to do this, I want to do that. But because of that one choice, that one decision you made in a very high emotional state, you have derailed all of that plan. All of that has been completely derailed. You have chosen a different route that does not align with what you want for yourself. So you always have to think about the choices you make in the moment. What is the risks of making this choice? What is the outcome of making this choice? What are my priorities? Like, what are the things that I prioritize? Not just for the goal I'm trying to achieve, but the kind of person that I'm trying to be. If you say you're a man of integrity or a woman of integrity, when faced with certain decisions, how are you going to respond? So something funny happened over the past few weeks. I was asking my friends random questions. It wasn't random, but it was just peeking into their brains and seeing, just trying to gauge thought process. So the question was, if for a lot of us African folks, we understand when you find yourself in a political position, it's like winning the lottery. It's like jackpots. So the question was, when you go or you find yourself in an appointed political position or elected political position, are you going to do as they do? And by do as they do, I mean, are you going to siphon money? Are you going to launder money? Are you going to also want a huge piece of your own national cake, as they say? What are you going to do? And a lot of responses I got was, I mean, that's how they do. If you don't do it, they're going to, nobody's going to want you there. So you have to do as they do when you're there. And it got me thinking, where is our integrity? Where is only very few people actually said, oh no, they're not. They would rather, not be in that position if it's going to, take away their integrity. They would keep their integrity and not be in a position that will have them question themselves. And they would rather do the good that they want to do for the community in a way that they know how to, without, having them lose their integrity. But a lot of people, just, definitely, for sure. I mean, our forefathers did it. Why not? If I get there, why wouldn't I? So that is the mindset. So if everybody is thinking that way, when does it get better? When do things actually move forward? They say be the change you want to see in life. So your choices determine how your environment is. You're a product of your environment. And you always have to keep your environment clean at all times. So I want us to think about this. When you want to make a decision or when you have choices to make, think about it. What is this choice? Why do I need to make this choice? The who, the what, the why, the when, the where. You know all of this. Ask yourself, does it align with my desire? And does that desire align with my goal or my person? Does it align with, the kind of person that I'm, building myself up to be? Because you are who you say you are. And you have to walk it, you have to talk it, you have to look it, and most of all, you have to act it. If you say you're a one way and you act the opposite direction or in the opposite way, you say you're a man of integrity, you're a confident person, you best communicator, exceptional communication skills, all of those things that we write in our CV, just to get the job. But this is your life now. This is your job. Are you just throwing in words in there just to, boost? You have to act it. You have to be that person. Who are you trying to be? What are you trying to be? Where are you trying to go? What are you trying to do? So your choices matter. They matter a whole lot. Why do they matter? Because you mind. And that is why you're making those choices. If you didn't mind, you wouldn't make the choice. Bring yourself to the present. Think about it. What do you want? Why do you want it? And how can you achieve it? And in doing so, making that decision, does it align with yourself? Does it align with your character? Does it align with your person? Is it breaking any of your values that you have set for yourself? Because life is not just all about money. You can have all the money in the world and still not be happy about anything, or just be depressed. Happiness also is a state of mind. It comes from within. So you have to declutter your mind. Release yourself. Accept your shortcomings. Embrace your future. And be happy. I hope I've made you think about the next choice you're going to make, or whatever decision you're thinking about making. I hope they align with your goals. I hope they align with your person. And I hope they align with that which you have ultimately set for yourself to achieve in life. And most of all, I hope it comes easy to you. Thank you again for coming to another episode of Say It Out Loud, a Yellow Bench series. Again, my name is Mari, and that's all for today. Bye.